You how to open an Ecwid account. You're going to go up to the top, put in Ecwid, ecwid.com. It's going to bring you to this page here. Go to the bottom here where it says get started for free. Click on that. And then off to the right side here, you're going to put your name. You're going to put your email you're going to use. And you need to put in password. Click set up. It's going to take you to this page. Got 4 more steps. You need a store name. Make it simple today. Thrive. Your country and your currency. Next. City where you live. Home, your state, the zip code. Next. Step 3. Just answer these questions. For the products we're selling, I'm using health and beauty. You're setting this up for yourself. Here, do you already have a website? You want to click no. It's going to ask you for a website. This website here is for your online store. So we're going to put Thrive, click. Okay, you might come across this where your domain's already used. So you're just going to have to find one that's not. Let's try Thrive Right. Thrive Right's already used. Let's try Thrive with Thrive. Make sure you use no spaces. Okay, you are done. Your account is open. Go to my next video and I will show you how to work around the website. Thank you. We're going to go over the second part here, add your store to website or social network. If you click on there, you will see your website on the left side, address settings. If you click in here, this stuff's already set up. You already have your company site name. You already have your store name. If you choose to change it, that's where you'd like to go. If you want to create your own domain name, that's an option. That's not really needed because they give you this site here. So we're going to go back. Themes. So you click in themes. This platform gives you a bunch of these different options that you can use. Once again, I didn't use any of these themes. Instead, if you go back, you can go down to your next headline and cover image. Click on that. Scroll halfway down, you're going to see this background. If you click on background options, I went there and uploaded my own picture. So you can do that. If you have a video or these other options, you can play around with it. So I picked my own image, I put it there. If you go back, the cover layout of the picture, you can move it around where you need to go, wherever you prefer. I like the half screen. This description here, pretty much, it's nice to put a little description what your company is about, give someone some quick meaning. You don't want it too big. I even think mine's a little on the larger side, but I shortened it the best I could for now. If you go back, we can go down to the next one, which is your store. It's the same thing how you setting up your store. Do you want medium, small, large? I think of mediums right about where you want to be, but it's these, you're all going to design it how you want. You got the different thumbnail aspects. Once again, I went 1-for-1. If you like them centered, if you want your descriptions off to the left or right. Once again, it's all preference. Here's your product border. I chose to use that. You can take it off. It's all choice. And then you have appearance options. Like I said, this is all preference. You're gonna go in and you can choose to show it, not show it. This will take a little bit of time for you to go through, but it's all in preference on how you want your website or your store. So we're gonna go back here. Your next one will be the about. In this section, you just want to put a little piece about who you are, what your story is. You can play around with that. You put your name. You get, see here, it's me and my wife, and we're brand promoters. And same thing, you can upload a picture here as well. I know I'm probably flicking through this pretty quick, but like I said, it's all preference on how you want to do your website, your store. Next is your contact information. If you want to put the number, you can. If you don't, that's fine as well. Put your email, your website, all that stuff is going to go right at the bottom under Contact Us. So that pretty much ends it for this portion. We're going to show you how to add products to your store. What you want to do is, before you get started in your website, you're going to want to have a file somewhere on your computer that will have images you're going to want to use for your products. Here's a perfect example here. And have a description set up that's going to talk about that product. So you're going to have to do a little bit of homework before you start this part. But when you get in there, you're going to go to Add Products and Services. You're going to hit Add New Product. And this is reasons why you need to have that homework done. You want to click on Upload Images. I have this set up on my desktop. Ecwid, and the image I want. So that's going to load that. That's going to be the main front picture in your store. You can add additional ones if you want. You go to Thread Images. You can put different kinds of capsules. You can put different kinds of shakes, for example. Then you want to go down to name your product. This is a 4-day trial. You just put the next SKU that you can start with. I think I'm on 5. And see down here, you gotta put the description. And this is when you have it pre-done. You can do a simple copy and paste. So here we have the images, we have the name of it, we have the description. You're going to put the price in. Don't forget to click save. Now if you go back, you can see I already had this in here. Here's my new one. Clicking on this as well, there's additional options in here. You can go attributes. You want to put in that SKU number you used, the brand, put the val. Your options, you want to add options here because it's a 4-day trial. You want radio buttons. That means they can only pick one or the other. So that's a good type to use there. But when you add new, you're going to want a mail trial. And you want a female. Oh, I spelled that one wrong up here. I'm going to go up and click save. Now if you go back, you can go click on this. Actually, we can jump over. You can jump over to your website and you'll see, click on here, it's going to give you male trial, female trial, everything you just put in. Nice, neat, fairly simple. So you have your general, your attributes, your options. Files is an upgrade, not really needed. Tax and shipping. This is all how you want to set it up. You can add the price of shipping into the price, or you can set it up by weight, however you want to do it. These other two didn't really use, and then I always leave the buy now button. And that pretty much does it for adding products. Then you just go through, do it for capsules, men's, women's, shakes. Fairly easy process. And that's it. View original settings. You first have your store profile. You just go through, make sure your store name, store location's correct. Make sure your company name and email is correct. Make sure your company address, it's all filled out correct. And any of your social media platforms. So that's pretty easy. Next one, regional settings. Making sure you got the right currency in, how you want it formatted, your weight and size, your time, your date and time, your language. It's all pretty easy. Your cart and checkout. It's all on how you want it done in your store. Catalog settings, your checkout settings. Basically just reviewing your store and how you have it set up. And last is your tracking and analytics. This, if you have these platforms and you use this stuff, feel free to put it in. I have all these blank at this time. It's not really needed when you're first getting going. And that's it for this general settings. Go down here and choose how to deliver your goods. Here it has shipping, delivery, and pickup. When you first click on here, you probably just see your free shipping and your USPS. Deactivate that one. I would go just with free shipping right now. That's how we're all setting them up. You can just click on it and you can go down, and like I said, we do free shipping. We put the price in the product on your store, so that's why it will cover your shipping. Some descriptions I put in there, how long it takes, 5 to 10 business days. You can show estimate delivery date checkouts. You have these estimates here you can edit. The 1 to 6 plus your 3 days of preparation will normally put you right into that 5 to 10 days. Very important to click advanced settings for your shipping region and make sure you have it for the United States. If you're going to be shipping outside the United States, you're going to have to figure out a different cost depending on what product you're sending out. And down here at the bottom for minimum order subtotal, I just put $10. You know, make sure it's going to be worth sending out. So you go up here, and that's just going to do your free shipping for your postal service. How I got this UPS free shipping is I went down here to add shipping, and if you click on that, you can pick these other carriers. I just clicked on UPS. I chose to set up the free shipping, and then I filled out what I wanted in each one. And once you answer all those and hit save and finish, it's going to go back. It'll pop up right here. So you'll be all set with that. Your local delivery, same thing, you go down. All that's covered under your US Postal Service and the UPS. Don't need to do nothing there. If you want to add self pickup, that's an option. But pretty much that's all. That's all you need to do to get your shipping done. Lastly, but most important, we're going to set up our payment options. So we're going to go down to set up payment options. Now, if you're willing to meet up with anyone to collect cash, you take this first one and just activate it. Other ways is if you have any of these accounts or are willing to open an account, you can use Stripe or Square or PayPal. Another one is if you a manual payment method, like I like using Cash App. So you can click Add Manual. I'd put the name Cash App. Go down here. Just let them know they need to go to their app store to download this app. Also let them know your call sign, I guess, for Cash App. Use call sign. And you can even give them an image. I save an image in my file so they know what they're looking for, so they get the right app. Once you save it, it's right here where you can activate it, or if you change your mind, you can deactivate it. And that's about it for payments.